On peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. My name is Hemnecher Amen. First and foremost, I am a student of the Reverend Baba Nizimare KB Condemn. All blessings and respects due. I am the founder and member of the Society of Holistic Living and Meditation, a group that had its origins in one location, but has expanded to be in many. Those beings, brothers and sisters, that have come into contact with brothers and sisters from the Society of Holistic and Living and Meditation know that we are a group of students, a group of beings interested in the consciousness expansion and spiritual evolution of all those that we come into contact with. Now, the point and purpose of this first video is to teach the rudimentary and fundamental basics of meditation, to address some misconceptions that exist in the minds of those individuals that wish to step upon the path of meditation for the first time and have a few questions. By no means will this video be extensive and be able to answer all of the questions that beginners may have. However, this, along with several other videos, which we will do over the course of time, should be able to answer or guide and shed some light on questions that many may have. Now, meditation. What is it? Meditation is a process of internalizing a consciousness that we are used to externalizing in our day-to-day life. It is taking our attention and turning it inwards. It is observing the processes that go on inside the mind and inside the body. It is a process that will, over the course of time, attune you to energies of the universe that flow around you at all times and all periods in your life, but you were not able to recognize or acknowledge due to the externalized nature of your consciousness. What do I mean by externalized? I mean simply the fact that you constantly went out and engaged the world and looked for experiences in the world, looked for the world to fulfill your desires, to give you that which you believed that you needed. Now, when you engage in the process of meditation, there will be a time at which your mind goes within. You will go through several levels. In other videos, we will go through them, or you may already be aware of them. The alpha, beta, the delta, the theta states of consciousness. And we will explore those at a later time. But by and large, as you engage in the process of meditation, your mind will go on a journey in which it will traverse these different levels of consciousness, and you will experience different sensations as you go through these stages. The whole point are your successful completion of each stage depends upon your ability to maintain your focus. Now, let us talk about how to begin meditation. The very, very first thing that is of prime importance when you meditate is to have a consistent space for meditation. Now, many civilizations have dedicated entire temple complexes to the art of meditation, to the science of meditation. That is not necessary. A simple corner in your room will suffice. But the key is to either do nothing else in this place but meditate, or make sure that your meditations take place only in that spot. Over the course of time, it will not matter where you meditate, but in the beginning, it is very, very, very important that this is where it is done. Now, after you have determined a space, it would be good for you to set up an altar, something which grounds you, something that you can set objects on, which will remind you of the sacred nature of your being, which will tell you, without you having to consciously think about it, that this space that you are about to enter into is sacred space. So, once you have identified those objects for your own conscious self, and you have begun to set up the place and the space for meditation, it would be nice if you could also have some incense and a candle going at the same time, because there is energy in the candle, there is energy in the fire. Normally, with your meditations, you will be sitting with the lights off and the incense burning. The incense, the candles, there usually will be music. I would suggest finding a nice, smooth, rhythmic music that you like to play. This will engage your senses that are all focused on the external world, and it will allow you with ease to internalize your consciousness. So, the next thing that we will focus on will be posture in your meditations. Now, this is very, 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 very important that you meditate with your back straight. Your spine will kind of be curved, kind of like that. Head is up. Don't meditate like this. Not like this. Not bending over. This is not the meditation posture. The meditation posture is like this, or if you find it hard to sit, like this. Knees up is fine. Over and above all, the back must be straight. If needed, you may use a chair, but you must sit with your feet flat on the ground, your hands placed in a comfortable position, with your back erect. It is very, very important that your back is straight. That way you have a smooth flow of air into your nostrils, filling the diaphragm, dispersing the oxygen, taking in the carbon dioxide, bringing it up to be expelled. A smooth process, an uninterrupted flow of air. Very, very important that this is done this way. So, you're sitting in your sacred space with your back erect, ready to breathe. Now, your breath, unless you have clogged nostrils, you're breathing in through your nose. You don't want to breathe in unless you're doing a special breathing technique meant to bring fire to yourself, to engage in a certain activity. This is not the right type of breath to take. The correct type of breath to take is a full breath through the nostrils. And a release through the nostrils. This way, you fill your entire diaphragm. With the shallow breathing that most of us engage in throughout the day, where we're breathing either in through our mouth or through our nose and only breathing it to the chest, when we do that, we only fill the middle and the upper diaphragm with air. Totally ignore the lower third part of our diaphragm. Meaning that throughout the day and the majority of our life, we are only receiving 2/3 of the oxygen that our body needs for total functionality. So, during the meditation process, it is of vital importance that the breath goes in through the nostrils, it is brought down to the stomach. Your stomach should expand. So, this can happen by you pushing the stomach out. There should be a small little bubble, and then pull your stomach all the way in to release the air. It should be a smooth, continuous action. So, we are focused on sacred space, posture, the breath. Next, we will focus on attention. Now, the easiest place to have your attention is on the breath, as this is still a process that we are controlling. And so, there is a teaching which says, focus your attention on the tip of your nose. Focus your attention as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. The duration of your meditation should be focused on that simple act of breathing in and breathing out. Now, as you are sitting in your meditation, as you are breathing in and breathing out, as you are focusing your attention here on this process, there will be several things that will happen along the way. Your body may start to have itches in certain places. You may feel unusually uncomfortable at times. You may want to move and scratch all over. This is not something you should do. What you should do is maintain your stillness. Because if you maintain your stillness, consciousness has nothing to focus on but the breath. After that, or during that same time, lots of thoughts will arise in your head. Thoughts which will make you feel that they demand your attention, your immediate attention. You will sometimes have thoughts that will tell you that you forgot to turn the stove off, you left your car unlocked or running, something which will demand that you get up and out of this state of meditation. Once again, ignore those thoughts. Sit still. Everything is fine. Everything is beautiful. Sit still and engage your whole being in the process of meditation. Meditation is extremely wonderful and extremely beautiful. As you grow deeper and deeper in your meditative activities, you will naturally become more attuned to the universe. The benefits of not being as stressed, being more calm, not being as emotional and angry, those come. And it is something that comes with time. Unfortunately, it is not something that you will consciously notice, because you are going through a process of cleansing yourself, a process of cleaning away unwanted energies. The simple act of sitting and allowing yourself to go within without your conscious awareness cleanses you of unneeded and unnecessary energy. However, those around you will notice a change in your behavior. They'll make comments on how calm you are. They'll make comments on your changing. Enjoy, accept, move on. Meditation is a way of life. There are many different aspects to it. We'll get into different breathing techniques, pranayama. We'll get into mantra meditation. We'll get into dharana meditation, visualization, for a certain goal at another time. Right now, we will engage in the simple act of meditation. So, for the next 5 minutes, we will sit and meditate and experience the divine essence within. So now, close your eyes. Focus your intention on the tip of the nose. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. And relax. It is very important that throughout this process, you are completely and totally relaxed. With yourself. Do not be judgmental or hard on the process that you are engaged in. Meditation is something to be done over the course of time, through time. but a process to be engaged